PC student with me.
Hello.
All right. We're going to ask him some freshwater bio questions. First off, is there salt in fresh water?
A little bit. I mean, it wouldn't be as fresh if it was salt water.
That is correct.
I would think there is some.
No?
No.
Well, there is, but...
It's like half.
Yes.
Isn't it like a
There totally is.
Yes.
Yes.
What percentage of the world's water is freshwater, and where is it found?
I'm gonna say less than 20%. Big oceans, you know. Underground.
I mean, maybe 1%, and probably in rivers.
50% and lakes.
A very small percent, like 3% or something, right? And it's all found in glaciers, right? All in ice, it's ice water. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, totally. 30%.
30, and most of it's found
Oh, no.
North America.
okay.
Because like Canada has a lot of lakes.
Okay.
I don't know the percentage, but it's probably found. I don't know actually.
I'm gonna go with like 35, and it's found in like lakes.
How do you think lakes are formed?
I wasn't gonna say glaciers because it was the last one, but I think it's glaciers because it was the last one.
Just a low-lying area that rivers flow into, maybe.
From rivers.
Mostly by beavers.
I thought it was like where the water springs up. There's like the river, and then it all like kind of pools somewhere
Yeah.
where it's like a valley. Or...
I think there's a few ways, right? Like glaciers, glacier movement and stuff like that. When they melted, they caused like the Great Lakes, and then when streams dry up, sometimes they cause lakes.
glaciers melting.
Name the 3 general layers of a lake.
I'm gonna say a phototrophic, right, where the algae and the plants live. I'm gonna say something like pelagic, because that's where it is in the ocean. It's lots of water. And I'm gonna say the bottom is where kind of the bad things in Finding Nemo would live. So, I don't know how.
Nice, perfect.
Top, middle, and the bottom.
Bottom, middle, and top.
I don't know.
I got the last ones. You guys got this.
No, I don't got it. I don't know.
Bottom, the middle, the top.
The bottom is soil, and then there's water, and maybe ice at the top.
What's the difference between a lake and a pond?
I'm just gonna say the size maybe, or what plants grow there.
I have no idea.
Pond is smaller than the lake.
People go swimming in a lake. Pond is formed in my rain.
I like have learned this, but I couldn't
Oh,
I forgot.
we forgot.
I guess maybe it has to do with depth, right?
Lakes are generally bigger.
Fill in the blank. Depth is to lakes as what is to rivers?
I'm gonna say current.
AKA flow. That is correct.
I have no idea.
Blank.
Flow is to streams and rivers. It's that song by Carly Simon. Let the river flow.
As would it be length?
I was thinking like
Speed. Depth and what?
Define competence as it pertains to rivers and streams.
The ability to river. It's a competent river.
Maybe how much they can fill up before they overflow or something.
How many fish are in the river?
A competent river doesn't dry up.
maybe how well it moves like organisms down.
I don't know what competence
Okay,
is.
cool.
Describe a physical difference between the beginning and the end of a river.
Well, the end of the river is where the feet are. And I imagine that the head would be found at the top of the river.
I'm not sure. Do they spread out towards the end?
There are fish at the beginning, there are no fish at the end.
As you go downstream, things kind of thin out at the end, like branches on a tree.
I assume a downstream river would be something that's more of like an offshoot of a bigger, larger source of water or river. Like accumulate.
Accumulate there. Stuff dissolves in it, but then like other stuff comes out. But
It's just with the direction that it flows, right?
The beginning's probably less faster. The water's probably moving fast, and then by the end it's probably moving a lot faster.
I think an adult mayfly, after hatching from its larval state, goes upstream.
Well, first, I think we need to address if it may not fly.
Is they gonna flow down the river?
They really like the challenge of swimming upstream.
Mayflies are like salmon. They go upstream to spawn.
Could it be a better source of food for them upstream? I'm not really sure.
Upstream is more like there's less predators or something. It's like the smaller ones go down.
I guess maybe there's more of a better food source at the beginning.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Please explain diel vertical migration as it pertains to zooplankton in lakes.
I have the country of origin.
Yeah. Diel. What was the word?
So they hide during the day because that's like when the police are out. And then they only come out at night under the guise of darkness.
Please explain the diel vertical migration observed in zooplankton in lakes.
I could definitely say I don't know.
Please explain diel vertical migration observed in zooplanktons in lakes.
Can you define every word you just said?
Plankton?
What is a 100-year flood?
Well, it would be the average of the flood lasting 101 years and one lasting 99 years.
A flood that lasts for 100 years.
A very rare flood. It happened not very often. One time in Russia, I thought. But that's just once.
I mean, I want to say a flood that lasts 100 years, but I would guess that maybe it's an area that's been flooded and the waters don't recede.
Like Moses?
Just over a long amount of time, like rainwater builds up so that
Like downpouring of rain for a period of time.
What is a fishery?
It's like a nursery, but for fish. They tuck them in. It's where they develop shapes and colors and things like that.
Place where you can buy fish.
Yeah, they grow fish. It's like a nursery where the kids are.
A place where like fish are brought back and like processed.
like a butcher place.
Yeah,
I thought of like a boat, like a fishery, that catches fish.
a fishery is where they breed fish, I guess.
A body of water with a lot of fish in it.
What is an amphibian? And list 3.
Well, it can live on land or water. Kermit the Frog is one that's kind of his thing. It's not easy being an amphibian.
An amphibian is a type of animal, such as a frog.
You got like frogs and toads, you know.
An amphibian is how do you describe an amphibian? Alright, so like frog is an amphibian.
Yeah.
They're like, Would they like partially live in the water and partially on land?
They live part in water and part on land, cold-blooded. They live mostly in ponds and lakes. Frogs? I think so. I don't know if salamanders and
What is a bioswale, and can you locate it on campus?
A bioswale is a spot where they use things like rocks and certain plants to kind of slow down the flow of water. And in doing so, rain runoff will take a longer time to go through it, and the plants will kind of take up the toxins and things just to keep them from going into the recycled water. There's a couple by the library, there's one down by Fennel. You can usually track them by smell.
No, I don't know.
Bioswale.
yeah.
And where's there one on campus? Oh, the thing over there with the rocks.
Koi pond?
Koi pond, yeah.
A what?
A bioswale.
Bioswale? Probably in Almag.
A bioswale. No, I cannot. It's here.
A bioswale is like wetlands that people make. And there's probably one behind Almag or somewhere. That sounds right. Any other questions?
Well, there you have it, folks. Looks like people's freshwater biology knowledge comes in a wide range.
Water may seem like an obvious thing to us. It comes out when we turn on the sink. But next time you see something swimming in a stream or wonder why a lake is a certain color, ask yourself the science behind the fresh water.
It's fascinating.
It's important.
And there may be a lot more for you to learn about it than you originally thought.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.